Friends, it's Nancy. Today I'm back with some of the prompts from the 31 Bewitching Halloween prompts offered by at Papersource on Instagram. So today I'm going to do 16, which is candy, and 17, which is dragon. Okay, so, we're going to I was just trying to think of what to do when I saw the prompt candy. And I'm like, well, I did buy some Halloween candy. I said, what I think of is carrying before, the bags came along and all that. Remember, we used to just carry the plastic jack-o'-lanterns, the plastic pumpkins, and that's what I always remember carrying when I went door to door for candy. So thinking about that made me think of he's a scary jack-o'-lantern, but it made me think of him. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to make him my carrying jack-o'-lantern from when I remember when I was a kid. So I'm going to use him, and I'm actually going to we're going to use the same page that he was clipped to. So I don't need the paper clip. And let me just have this book open here for now. I thought, well, we'll use this page. He looks good on this page. So what I want to do is cut this part off so he's got an opening here, right? And I went through the candy I bought. So I bought, for Halloween and to give my grandkids, I bought Kit Kat Ghost Toast. I bought Reese's. Gotta always have something Reese's. These are chocolate peanut butter pumpkins. And then look what I found. I had found Beetlejuice sour gummy candies with the sandworm on it. So these are the candies that I had bought. And I thought it would be fun to have these wrappers sticking out of my candy bucket. So I carefully opened them on the back and took the candy out. Now, no, I did not eat the candy. It's right here. But not to say that it won't be eaten in the next few days, okay? So that's what I've got. And then, of course, my candy needs a handle. And I had found this, that I had the Tim Holtz garland. What is this called? Halloween trimmings. And I thought, ooh, that would make a really fun handle on this pumpkin. So that's the idea. So first what I'm going to do after I say hello, and I hope you're all doing well, I'm going to freehand cut this top part out to make it wider. I'm not measuring, I'm just going for it. So whatever it turns out to be, it's going to be just like that. See? Now it looks like an actual candy bucket, right? And I'll just take my black soot here and just kind of clean this edge up here. No big deal, right? So I want to glue him here, but first I think I need to glue the candy bags here. So what I thought I was going to do is just try to arrange them in a way that you would see what's in them, like that maybe. Ghost Toast and a Reese's, and then this Beetlejuice candy. Somehow I gotta fit all this in here. Or how about if I do it this way? Maybe put that cute ghosty on the front, like that. And then the sour gummy, something like that. Okay, all right, so I'm going to get my fabric tack out. I'm going to glue this on to my pumpkin. Like that. And then I'm going to glue this on, and then we'll glue the whole thing eventually to the page, but First, I have to arrange my bucket of candy. It's important that it lays just right. Okay, something like that. Okay. And then I got to get my Beetlejuice sour gummy candy in there. Okay. So let's just get that arranged. Like that. Kind of want to see that candy wrapper. Oh, it's hard to do this. All right. Good thing I only bought 3 kinds of candy, right? So that looks good. I'm thinking that looks good. Okay. And I'm going to put the handles on the outside. So I guess what I need to do is glue this down now. I'm going to glue that down. We're going to put some handles on it. And then I have a stamp that says trick or treat. And it's got a little candy there. So I thought it'd be fun to also stamp that. So let me just kind of see if I put the handle here. I'd probably have to stamp it in here somewhere, like right here, like in there. So I'm wondering if I should just stamp it now and hope that that works before now what I want to do is maybe put something hard behind there. So I'm looking for like a piece of cardboard or something. I'll just put this behind my pad here, and see how that will work. All right, so I'm going to ink this up, the stamp here. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of place this where I would have it, like that. And then I'm going to stamp this right about here. And hope that it turns out, and whatever it turns out to be will be, right? Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. So that's, when I saw candy, that's what it reminded me of. I used to carry the plastic. I didn't carry the pillowcases. That was, I think, like a teenager type thing. Boys did that. I don't know. I didn't remember seeing girls doing it. I actually had the plastic bucket, so I might even put some trim there. But anyway, let's get this glued on. I'm going to use my fabric tack, and we're going to put it on with that. Thanks. I read my comments. Everybody really loved my my Frankenstein. Oh my gosh, he's got to be one of my favorite pages for sure. He is. I had so much fun doing him, creating him. So thank you for your kind words and comments. We appreciate that always. You nice people just keep me going, you know, nice ladies. And there's some guys too, and Joey, and I don't forget about yous. But I do this just because I love it so much, and just to hopefully craft along with friends and give you some ideas. And you're always so sweet. So thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, well that looks good. And see, there is dimension there. I wonder what would it be like if I did put some along here, or is that too much? Or I could put a different trim. So this is what I wanted to do for handles. I think I wanted to do this. Let's see, I'm gonna get some more of this loosened up here if I can. It's kind of stuck here now. There we go. Let's see what it would look like if I put some of that on there, glued it down around something like this, and around that, and then here. Oh, that would be so fun, wouldn't it? So I don't know if I would need anything here. Well, I definitely want to use this for my handle. So I am going to cut a piece and start gluing this down. And then we'll decide if I need anything more. Okay, so you got to just kind of make sure it's not twisted. And this is really nice to work with. It's not stiff. It's not real wiry. It's really, really nice, you know. So I'm going to start putting this down with my fabric tack. Just hopefully it will cooperate with me. And I am going to get some down here. Like that. I think a cute cording or ribbon would be just as cute too to put on here. But I didn't even realize I had this. I forgot all about it. So I wanted to try to use some of it. Okay. I think I'm getting a little messy with this now. I don't need that in there. That's cute. That is really cute. Let's see. And then I might be able to trim a smidge of it off. Let me get a different scissor here. It does shed though, I have to say. It does give you some shedding here, so but that's okay. All right. Let's see how this works. I like it. I like it. I think it's fun. Isn't it cute? I like it. Now, do I need anything around the edge of him? Is this too much? Let's take a look. And everybody tell me yay or nay. I wish I could hear you. But let's just take a look. Maybe it just might be too much along the edge here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Kind of does finish it off a little. What do you think? I'm not sure. Or, it does look kind of cute though, don't you think? If I put a piece like that, does that look all right? I think I'm gonna do it. I hope you're agreeing with me, because if not, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, but I think it's fine. I am gonna put it on. So this way, I'm gonna hold it here and hope that I don't make a mess. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't want to cover his mean eyes up, so. Sorry. These little pieces are everywhere. Well, I think it's kind of cute. What do you think? So that's my, it has to dry, but that is my idea for prop number, that would be number 16 for Candy. and it brought back a nice memory for me. So I'm going to have to try to let that dry. I might have to put a piece of paper or something here, a napkin, just so I don't get it on anything. The next one, 17, is dragon. So, you know, I'm not into dragons, and I thought, I don't know. I don't even have images of dragons. So, as I do, I always turn to thegraphicsfairy.com to see if they have any images available, and they did. They had a few images of dragons, and there was one that I took. It was a very old image here. I'll show you in a second here. So I cut it out. Here, I'll show you against the white here. You can see it. It was out of a German book, I guess, real old German book. So I cut it out. So we're going to play with it. I thought it would be good to put it on one of the outdoor scenes, one of Amy from Crafty Cat, one of these pages, outdoor pages. So there he is. I was going to do it here. So I was thinking, well, I don't know. What else can we do here? So I cut him out, and I thought he looked really good with the colors like that. But what else would I do? Like, it's pretty boring if I don't do anything. And I'm like, I found this. I said, I'm going to look for some sitting Tim Holtz dolls. And I thought, well, this little girl, this could be her pet. She could be riding it, right? So I thought, well, somehow I've got to get her to sit here. But I want his tail to be in front. But I want her hand to show like she's holding on to him, her right hand. So I thought I might have to cut into her. I'm going to attempt this, and hopefully it's going to work. So if it doesn't, well, we'll be back to square one. So let's hope I can do this. I'm cutting into her hand. And I'm going to kind of do that. And I want to position her sitting here, put the tail in front without ripping it. And I want her hand to go on like she's holding on to his tail. Is that even a possibility here? Let's see. It's not easy here. Maybe I didn't cut it enough. Let's see. Try it again here. Okay, so there's that. And then I want the tail to go under. There we go. Something like that. And this can be behind her, I guess. How does it even look? Oh, look at it. I have this black tinsel stuff everywhere. Okay. So if he were to sit there, she's taking a ride on him and holding on to his tail. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'm all right with that. Something like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then I thought, okay, well, you know what? She could be a witch. She could be a little witch. So I figured I would take one of Amy at Crafty Cat's witch hats and make her a witch. And then he's breathing some fire there, but I said, you know, we got to make it a little more. So I took a piece of tissue paper here and just crunched it up, and I think I'm going to glue that to his mouth, into his mouth to cover up, and then he could be breathing some fire. And then I just need some bats to dress up the page. And then we have a word. So that's the idea there. So let's start doing this. So I'm going to, now that I have her right where she needs to be, and I'm happy with her, I'm going to take some glue and kind of make sure she stays right where she is. So let me get some glue on here. Of course, this isn't working. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try that. No? Yes? Are you working today? Cooperation is greatly appreciated, Glue. If you can... Wow. I know I said last time I was going to clean this tip, and I still haven't done it yet. Oh. Why doesn't glue ever work for you when you're on video? Okay, let's just glue him on there. Like that. And then I think she'll be fine if I just glue them on now. I did kind of ink around the dragon already, just so you didn't have to watch me do that. Make sure we get some glue everywhere here. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to get my tweezers so I don't drop it. Okay, so I'm going to put this dragon right about here. Oops, sorry for that noise. Okay, so she's holding on. I guess I should have put a little bit of glue under this tail here. See if I can get a little bit under there. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to get her hat on. I am going to do that. Like that. Oh, it'd be nice if I, gee. Oh my goodness. Put some glue on the top of the hat too, Nance. That would kind of help it stick, you know? Okay. Not a very good glue day, is it, for me? Okay, there we go. All right, and then I can see her hand sticking up here, so I'm going to just gently lift it. Put a little glue under here. Hold that down. Okay, now, for the dragon, for his fire in his mouth here, I'm just going to put a little glue here and just kind of stick this piece of tissue right over it. And all I did was kind of tear it and crunch it up so it would be about the same size as the fire coming out of his mouth on the print. So, okay, that's fine. And then I still needed something else, so I just cut myself some Tim Holtz bats and to make it more spooky. And then we're going to look at the Tim Holtz word book because I think I found something that would work. So let's get these guys on here. Okay. And, you know, I always say, you know, some ideas are better than others. Some of the prompts really get you going and, you know, you create awesome stuff. And then sometimes they're like, well, they're pretty good, but, you know, you can't expect every prompt to produce a wow page. At least I haven't never done that. I mean, some pages, you know, you're going to like them more than others. Some are going to be, yeah, it was fun. It was all right, you know, but some are going to be like super good, right? So I like the candy, my candy one. This one is fine. I like it. I had to think of something. Got the free graphic from the Graphics Fairy, which I always tell you to look there first if you don't have it. I did not have any dragons in my stock. So here in this book I found Most Delicate of Beasts, and I thought, well, that works. So let me get that out and give it a little ink. And then let's see where we'll put it. We will put it right about right there. I think that's good. And then we'll just look at the pages one more time, and I'll let you go. So we're going to put that one right here, like that. Okay, most delicate of beasts. All right, so this was number 17, Dragon. So that's her with her pet dragon. And some bats flying. Little dimension here with the tissue. Most delicate of beasts. And then we did number 16, Candy. It reminds me of that song, I want candy, right? But I won't sing. But this is fun. It reminds me of carrying that plastic bucket when I went trick-or-treating and getting it filled with candy. And I just think this adds super fun dimensions. So I hope you enjoyed those 2 pages, those 2 prompts, friends. Thanks for hanging with me, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.